hit 18K a few minutes ago. 64 shares now. It's never touched 8K.
Oop, oop, oop.
Yeah. Volatility. Tristan, remember, options are priced on the stock price, time until expiration, and volatility. The volatility is very different now than it was like not that long ago. Okay, it looks like Discord's back now. My Discord just came back up. Few technical difficulties. Alright, we're back. We're back.
Down, up and down this motherfucker.
We be back.
You two suck.
Mine's back up. I don't know if it was just like a computer crying or something. Alright, AMC 6250, GME strong at 272. Hey Matt, I put 6 call for 70. Do you think, when do you think it'll hit 80 to break even? I don't know. I really don't. Anyone that's telling you a stock price, especially a stock price by a certain date, they're selling you snake oil. No one can predict that type of stuff. It's just mathematically impossible. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fortune teller. I can't tell you what to do legally or even morally. I don't know. We're watching this play out together. We use some of the technicals and fundamentals to hopefully make more informed decisions. But at the end of the day, I don't really have that much more special insight than any of you. We're in this together. We're seeing what the ape community can actually pull off. We watch it just from level to level, and we're just going to keep going from there. The volatility halts definitely kind of damaged it. I hate volatility halts. It's so annoying. They should just let the market keep going.
What?
But at the end, the RSI has cooled off a bit. It's pretty neutral now. So hopefully we could just continue to make this new base. Remember, a lot of time left in the trading day. Let's see if it likes this trend line. I just connected whatever, 102 to 128. Alright, apparently it's not following that trend line.
What?
Remember, they're going to try many different forms of psychological manipulation. If they'll hit it with some shorts, try to get it to break through an important level to cause like more legitimate capitulation. But just understand, if you're new, there are many people out there involved in AMC who are in no way considering selling. Did it just get halted?
50
Halt.
fucking euros.
Halt number 4 of the day. Halt number 4, 57.58. Fourth halt of the day.
It's the worst. Oh shit.
When you hit a mill, yell, "Mom, get the camera." Hodl. Hodl. That's what a lot of people are commenting. Home slice. I could check it out again. We just checked Ortex. 18%, 2 million borrowed against it. GME, 20.5%, 200,000 additional borrowed against it.
Come on.
Alright, so we were halted at 141, so it's probably another 5-minute halt to 147. When in doubt, zoom out. I mean, we're up 80% today. This is, if AMC were to close at this value, 57.58, that's so far beyond a win for us. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredibly amazing. This is a multi-day affair. This is not like a one-day thing of like, all right, we did it, and now like we're just done. This is a multi-day affair.
Oh, wasn't scheiße.
The free float was 130 million. Now I think it's 24 mil free float. What are your thoughts? No. AMC has a free float of almost 500 million for AMC. It has outstanding shares of like 501 million. and then the free float is about like a high 99, like I don't know, 95, 99%. It's in the high 400s. So we're just waiting. We are waiting. It's on another halt to stress the importance of this. Remember. Remember, not decided by Webull, not decided by Robinhood, E-Trade, or really any other brokerage. It's a stock market rule. Yeah, my Discord is having a lot of issues. I don't know if anyone else is on Discord, but mine just like keeps shutting down. Let's see some diamond hands if you're holding. Yeah. If you're hodling in AMC, let's see those in chat. Let's get those rocking. We got 79,000 apes in here. I'm expecting a lot of diamond hands. A lot of diamond hands. Wow. Wow. This is by far my highest views, my highest likes, huge amount of subs. Thank you so much for the support, and it's not over. We're just in a little bit of downtime because the stock is halted. That's A-okay. Coming back. Clearly, this is the exact same thing they just did. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're trying to drive it down. They did the exact same thing, almost to the exact same price point. Like, it's the exact... Look at this. They drove it down to 58, and this time they drove it down to 57.60. It was the exact same thing to the tune of just off by 40 cents on a $58 stock. It's the exact same thing. It was the exact same attack on AMC. Keep rolling, folks. Take all the apes to keep the strength. Funny that trade halts only when red candles. No, it halted here. We saw previous halts when it was ripping upward. Halts go either way. It's just a percentage move in a certain amount of time. It could be up or down. I think, what was it? This was a halt right here. Halt number 1, halt number 2. So 2 were down. And right here we had a halt. We had 3 down halts and 1 up halt. The first halt happened right here at 12:27. On a green halt, like it was ripping upward. They halted it right away. That led to a second halt, which was down, and then we had this halt and that halt. So thus far, 4 halts, 3 were down, 1 was up. The first one was the up one.
That's good news, isn't it?
And we are currently in a halt, and it will be over at 1:46. So in about 1 more minute, AMC will open back up. And I think it'll go green just because GME's... Oh, it just opened. And of course it opened green. I think GME is a very good barometer to understand how the people are going to react to the halt. Whoa, it's moving right now. Here we go.
Which direction is it going?
The party is back on. Hello, hello. Good time to buy some more.
One buy.
Good time to buy the dip. Alright, let's see what I can find. Ah, man. What to buy, what to buy.
Ooh, Ramagus.
Options, shares. Just need some of that AMC. Yeah, on Webull, it just, the options are exclusively going up to 73. So it sounds like on Thinkorswim, people have more options, probably on like Interactive Brokers and E-Trade as well.
What's going on here? 200. Oh, that's GME. 61.
All right.
Go.
Just if you recently bought call options on AMC and this craziness, the reason it's down right now is because the volatility is so much less than it was pretty much since 1 p.m. This was an insanely high volatility environment, and because of that, the options, whether calls or puts, were priced more. So even if you bought it at less of a value, it's probably worth less now. Like, so say you got call options exactly when the stock was at, I don't know, 58 or 60. Even though the stock is currently higher, you're probably down just because the volatility is that much less. Volatility is a huge, huge factor in how options get their pricing. Huge, huge factor. Nothing above 73 on interactive brokers either. So wait, does anyone out there actually own call options that's above 73? Like, does anyone in chat right now have call options at 74 or higher? Like, actively? I'm not saying just seeing them. I'm saying, like, you actually own them.
Oh, come on.
Man. GME gets hit, and then it seems like AMC is just following. Let's come back, AMC. Let's get back above 60. I have a $120 call from Ameritrade. Oh. Thinkorswim all the way to 180. I have one at 80. So people are buying it. Interesting. But that is apparently not available to me. I have a 99 call for June 18th. Tom becoming an astronaut. 100K into 75 call on Thinkorswim. Brandon, I hope you absolutely destroy that. I'll double check. I mean, I think it's... Yeah.
마켓이 와키니와 이카나이. What's going on? Sexy fucking one, Alter, was ist los, Alter?
Okay. I just bought a bit more. Let's see what happens. Feeling hot at the craps table. Feeling a bit hot at the craps table.
Nein!
All right. Woo! Let's get ready. We have just over 2 hours left. Let's see how insane this can actually get. Hey Matt, maybe a stupid question. Sorry, you say that you will sell once shorts are covered, but we know that within 2 days of delay. How can you not be that late in selling? Thankful beyond my imagination. My plan isn't really to top ticket. I want a majority of the move. Whatever from value X all the way up to Y. My goal, like if your goal is to buy at a bottom tick and then sell at a top tick, that's just a lot of luck. It's timing the market. There's way more luck involved in that than skill. What I want to do is just capture a majority of the move. That's my overall plan. On really any trade, it's just like top ticking it, bottom ticking it. It's not a healthy mindset to be like, oh, if I did this, I would have like made this much more. No. You want to trade, like just ask yourself, okay, did I stick to my plan? And if it was like a trend following plan, did I capture a majority of the move? That's it. Your goal shouldn't be like maximum because that's luck. No trader out there can do that perfectly. If you do it, there's way more luck involved than skill to like bottom tick and top tick. Your goal should be a majority of the move. All right, come on, let's get back above 64.50. Really, we want it back above 68. First goal, 68. First target is 68. I mean, I guess we could say the first target's actually 64. What kind of volume are we trading? We're trading about 2 million per minute, which is a lot. We've traded 600 million in total thus far. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, AMC, you can do it. GME catching a bid. Hopefully AMC follows. All the audio listeners, AMC trading at 62, it's up 94%. GME trading at 267.50, it's up 7.5%. Is there ever a definite time to sell? Probably not. It's different per person.
Oh, come on.
Up 1.8 million just today. Never thought this could happen. Been watching for a while, man. Appreciate you. That's insane. Up 1.8 million, Kyle. What is your life like right now? Like, how are you behaving? Like, how are you just sitting there messaging me? Like, I would be going bananas, man. Congratulations.
How much?
Missed midday margin call happens like in January. Margin requirement changing midday for stocks now. Oh. When the squeeze is over and you exit, would you be transparent and let us know immediately? Thanks for all your time and hard work. Actually, the exit thing, so for the longest time, I wanted to do that, and then more recently, I've gotten into some discussions with some legal counsel, and I'm trying to make sure that I can legally announce that. I want to, but I literally am paying a lawyer to look into it for me to know. I just obviously cannot risk getting in trouble. Obviously. So I'm hoping to find out tonight, but to wrap it all up, just so you know, I'm not selling anything today. I'm definitely swinging all of my position to tomorrow. I might roll some options, but I'm not like locking in really any profits. If anything, I'll just be rolling options. But I do need to speak with some legal counsel because this is obviously getting pretty crazy. But I can at least tell you at a minimum, not selling. Not selling today. June 2nd, Matt Khors not selling. Just if anything, buying more.
Lol.
Alright, we are ripping. Alright, so right now trading at 64. I am currently up just over 500,000. I'm up 560,000. But it's changing thousands of dollars per second. I mean, I could just do a wrap up at the end of the day, because for me just shouting it out, like, any little dollar movement is thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'll just do a wrap up at like 4 p.m. and let you know where I'm at. If I'm reading this right, over 3,000 short shares have less than a day to cover according to Market Beat. That's half of our volume. I don't know about that information, Eric. Market Beat. Over 300,000 short shares have less than a day to cover. Why would they have to cover?
70 fucking 2, man. Shit.
Trying to learn understrike says 58 in white, but 80 is green and 3600 in red. It says every break even. What does that mean? If I has 80 for zero profit. ACK, I'm a little lost on your question. Sorry. Trying to learn under strike says 58 in white, but 80 is green. ACK, I'm sorry, I'm not following. My apologies. This is awesome. We just want this breakout of 68. If we can hold above 64, next target 68, let's just take it $1 at a time. Like, we don't have to get nuts and be like, why isn't it at 75 right now? Plenty of time. We literally have 2 hours of trading, 120 minutes. We have 120 of these little bars, these little individual candles. Plenty of action can happen. We've already traded an immense amount of volume, 609 million shares. Calm, cool, collected. Don't make rash, emotional decisions. Stocks. Make good, logical, like foundational decisions. Stick to whatever your trading plan is. Your risk, your reward, are you trend following? Whatever your plan is. If you don't have a plan, it's way easier to become emotional. If you have a plan, just stick to it. Tell yourself you're not doing anything unless your plan comes to fruition. And then stick to it. Be disciplined. Hold yourself accountable. But we do have some just like 2 p.m. consolidation. Right now, AMC is trading at 63, GME is trading at 270. The 64 mark is when AMC is up 100%. If my Webull account is over 25K with AMC options, am I still day trading selling options? Jazz, it should tell you on the Webull app, it tells you how many day trades you have left. If you're over it, it'll say unlimited. So I would check that out. I know in the times where my account was below it and then I traded and I got above it, it switched from telling me my day trades to just having the word unlimited. Vortex tweaked. AMC now trading at 65, up 100% on the day, but PM volatility continues. Short sellers stand to lose 2.5 billion today at this price. Since our last week, 55 minutes ago, short sellers are down 624 million, but have borrowed an additional 2 million shares today. The estimated short interest is 18%. So the stock's going up and the shorts are still going bigger and bigger and bigger. I just don't see how they're going to unwind this position if there's a net increase in shorts. I am not calling for any single price target at all or any single date. I am in this play until the shorts cover. It is literally that simple. Just checking, so you plan to sell when the shorts cover. Will you let us know when that happens? How can I know myself? Or text. Yeah, or text. You just look at the shares to cover. And I mean, you could, or text, there's a link and there's a 7-day free trial. Literally all of you right now could sign up for Ortex for completely free. Use it for a week, and then if you like it, you just go from there. Does your portfolio value have to be above 25K or 25K buying power? Value of the overall portfolio. Is this the squeeze? I'm up 36K. I would say it's squeezing, but that doesn't mean the squeeze is done. Like, I would bet that some shorts are covering. I don't know if there's more shorts though. I bet that there's some gamma squeezing. I bet that there's some FOMO buying. But the question is, like, how long will it play out? How long will it last? And we don't know that. Obviously, this is an immense amount of buying. 613 million shares. This is not normal. This isn't just exclusively FOMO buying. So you can't really perfectly explain, like, okay, yeah, this is this many shorts, this much gamma, and this much FOMO buying until pretty much a couple days later, like after the fact, or if you're working as a market maker. It's a huge amount, but like, I need to clarify, like, I in no way think that this is over or close to over. I'm expecting an incredible amount of volatility and just pure insanity tomorrow as well. And I just play it day to day. I keep it simple. I play it level to level, and it's that. I don't think this is over. I'm not selling. In fact, I've just been buying more and more and more.
Oh, fuck me like that. Nice.
BAM investor video, if I'm going to go 88 a share in Twitter. 88 a share today. Patrick Butler He's calling for 88 today for us to hit 88 per share. That would be an amazing prediction, and I'm all for it to hit 88. We're rocking it. All right, AMC, just consolidation, RSI cooling off. It might be just calming down a bit to get ready for that late afternoon, the market close rip. We have about an hour, 55 minutes, a little bit more than that. I could see it consolidating for a bit, and then maybe it rips for like the last 90 minutes, something along that. Just throwing out some predictions. I have obviously no idea how it's going to go, but let's sit back and enjoy this crazy ride. Been watching you since January. I have to say it's awesome to see you at 80K viewers. Congrats. Also check Twitter mentions Pike JC. All right, we'll do. Pike JC. All right.
No.
AMC, just calming down a bit. It's A-OK. This is expected behavior. It shoots up, it consolidates. It shoots up, it consolidates. It shoots down, it consolidates. It has movement and then it consolidates. We're just in a phase of consolidation. It's not bullish, it's not bearish, it's neutral. Honestly, I would actually argue that it's bullish just because it's consolidating at a higher and higher price. So the undertones of the situation of this consolidation is definitely bullish. And I'm also bullish because GME looks very strong right now. So if GME breaks above this, I bet AMC continues to go up as well. Come on, AMC. Come on. Break upward. Break upward. All right, what other info do we have going on? What's the breaking news? Got our charting. Just got to get the rocket there to help the stock really go up. Just some superior hedge fund charting. How can it not go up now? This is just science, folks. Just science. All right. On the bigger time frame, we can see this. It looks like it's following this trend line right here. Let's watch this upper trend line. Rejection, 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 and a rejection. We have 4 different rejections at that trend line. Let's see if we could get that breakout. Easy breezy, lemon squeezies. Hey Matt, love all the work you do for the community. Is it bad to sell some shares at 100, get my initial investment back, and ride the rest of the moon? I've been since February and don't want to hurt the movement. I can't tell anyone what to do, what's good or bad. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you when to buy or sell. I believe, legally tell you what I'm doing, but I'm just now even checking on that because the movement's getting so large. But in terms of your buy and sell, I cannot give financial advice. On top of all this, RKT woke up. Kathy, thank you for that super emote. Should anyone be worried if they have shares in Robinhood? I think you'll be fine, but I mean, people thought that the last time around as well. I wouldn't say you're 100% definitively in trouble. I think you're going to be good, especially, I can't say, it would be so detrimental to them as a business to ever do that again. I'm surprised it wasn't already the end of Robinhood. If they did that a second time, I think it was legitimately then the end of Robinhood. Seeing six figures for the first time in my life. If the call price spikes like it did before the first call, can I sell a call with a limit price, or is there no buyer? Well, it depends where the buyers are. You'd be able to just check the bid, and then you'll be able to see at what price you could get out if you wanted to get out quickly on the call. Jeremy West becoming an astronaut. Shout out to Jeremy. All right, AMC trading at 61. Boring period of consolidation, but I think it could be leading to some pretty serious fireworks. Top story on making money right now is AMC. Thanks, Matt, for telling our story so we all get in the movement. Attention to the world stage. I love it. Oh, I want to repeat this again. If there's new people, let's keep the story going. So yesterday, or on Friday, we did Bazinga. I did a video with Andre Jick on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I was on Tim Pool's podcast. We were on Fox News. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it in the media's attention. If you have any connection to whatever, a big channel that you like, or if you have connections to Forbes, Wall Street Journal, like, I will do it. I have time. This is right now my life, my obsession, interviews, all that good stuff. Let's get it scheduled. Don't hesitate to DM me, to email me. If you have that connection and you're part of the ape community, we gotta continue to spread the word. That's one of the main ways we win this game right now. I cannot stress the importance of that, of getting new apes involved with us. We were going to the moon, 100 by the weekend, 150 by next Friday. That would be amazing. Just sold 230 calls for AMC and bought 4 800 calls for July 16th in GME, swinging for the fences. Are 72 calls going to have trouble closing in a sudden drop? Going to have trouble closing. I don't know, closing a call, as in like selling it? There's always going to be like a bid. It's just like a question of what the bid's at. Evan, I'm not sure if I'm answering your question. Sorry. Are 72 calls going to have trouble closing out in this sudden drop? There'll be a bid. It's just like the question is what the bid's at. I transferred to Webull and had 80 shares unsettled. All my other shares arrived, but 80 are mid-transfer. Now I can't touch them. Okay, Ashlyn, do you just have to wait for it to end then? Like, wait for the transfer window? Does it just end tomorrow? How do you vote? The last time I had to vote with AMC, for the last one, I got a call. Matt, I have calls for 23, 25, and 35 at 618. Is it better to sell this week and take the profits or wait? First time buying calls. If you think it will continue to trend upward, especially from the closing tonight to a gap up tomorrow morning, it would probably be net profitable for you to swing it if you think there's going to be a massive gap up. All right, AMC is battling it out at 60. Been in job interviews all day and just got to my lunch and I'm up 500K. What program is this? Pirates? Money Rig? Ah, appreciate you, sir. Mark, that's so cool. Up $500,000. Will we know if the shorts are covered, and will the run be over if the shorts are covered? Well, we'll know at roughly like a 2-day delay because of the shares return. It takes 2-day settlement, so we will know, but there is a slight delay to it. And the run doesn't necessarily have to be over. Maybe the extreme nature of the run will be over just because you don't have the shorts. But if the price keeps going up because of FOMO buying, then you could have a gamma squeeze, and you never know when new shorts are entered. New shorts entered AMC today. The net change on AMC today was more shorts. So people are treating it as if it's like a solidified situation of like, okay, this many shorts, where are we going? Every single day it's dynamic, and that's very, very important because that means theoretically this can just go on indefinitely. As long as there's more and more shorts and the price keeps going up, more and more shorts can continue to get squeezed, and we keep going higher. There doesn't necessarily have to mathematically be an end to this game. Of course, things slow down when the price gets higher because people can buy less shares. Before, for $60, you would buy 6 shares, and that does it's hard to keep the volume going up when the price goes higher and higher. So there's difficulties to it, but still, I need to stress this, that mathematically the game does not have to end. It just doesn't. And today, even though we're trading at 60, it's one of our highest volume days ever. So keep that in mind. There does not have to be an end, especially with new shorts coming in. Sorry, I've been out of it all day, and I knew you've probably covered it already a bunch. I have 61840 calls, and we are up 3,800%. Hang on and roll them. Eric, if I were in your position, I would continue to swing it, but that's just me. Buying AMC right now, would that be a FOMO move? I mean, to a certain degree, but it depends on your time frame. Like, it might be FOMO, but what if BAM Investor's right and we hit 88 today, and then it's not. You're up $20 a share. Like, what if it gaps up and runs to 100, 125, 150? We're out of the realm of like good trading rules and fundamentals and technicals. You're watching an immense amount of crowd psychology play out, and the chart is the scoreboard. So it's hard to make legitimate predictions because it's very rare. There's not much of a game plan for this type of a thing. So for me, I try to keep it as simple as I possibly can. And that's basically, as long as I think there's shorts, I'm holding my position. It's that simple. If there's shorts, I'm still in it.
No, come on.
We have a new astronaut, McLean Neal, becoming an astronaut. I want to go take a selfie at AMC with my free popcorn, Manny. I like that. All right, GameStop waking up, AMC also waking up. It looks like we're now getting ready for the afternoon push. Watch it. This is a fun metric I've noticed as a stream. As it goes higher, watch the concurrent viewers also go higher. I bet by the time we're at 70, 72, 75, we'll be back at like those 80,000 concurrent viewers. Especially going into like the ending part of the day, people are gonna be like, whoa, what's going on with AMC? It's one of the strongest correlations I've noticed. AMC's stock price and like my viewership. R.I.P. Fudrick. How do you swing or roll your options? So swinging means you're just not touching it. Like, it just means you're going from one calendar day to the next day. That is swinging. Rolling is selling your current one and rolling it into a farther dated one. Some brokerages have a roll button. Other ones, you just sell your original one and then buy the next one like right away pretty much. So swinging and rolling are two separate things. So technically, if you own AMC right now and you're moving it tomorrow, like if you plan on owning the same amount of shares today and you're bringing them all till tomorrow, you're swinging AMC unless you plan on holding it for years and then you're more of a long-term investor. But that's what swinging is. You have a position and you're bringing it the next day. Swinging can last multiple days, multiple weeks, multiple months. In my mind, when you get into like holding it for more than a year, that's in my mind where it's transferring from like kind of swinging to long term. But there's no set rules on it. It's just like terminology, so you can communicate to people like how long you want to be in it. Like if I'm in Apple right now and I'm like, oh, I'm a long-term investor, yeah, I mean a couple years. But if I say I'm swinging Apple, okay, I'm in it for more than a day trade, but probably less than like a year time frame. But it's semantics, really. It's not like anything. It's not like there's rules on it. It's just like words we use to better communicate like how long you want to be in it. Matt, you become a millionaire? I will too. Kev, I appreciate that. I super chatted you this in the past. Update, I'm up 700K and I cashed out enough to send my 4 kids to private school for their whole middle school, high school career. That is so cool. That's amazing. And you're still riding it. You still have a position going. That's incredible. It says that AMC has a short ratio of 0.84. Is that a sign to sell? Short ratio is also referred to as days to cover. Days to cover is basically the estimated amount of shorts divided by some sort of average volume. And what it tells you, in its like pure mathematical sense, is if all the shorts wanted to cover at once, how quickly could they get out? So right now, if nothing else happened at all, as in if we lived in some sort of weird like stock market vacuum, all of the shorts could get out in one full trading day. Does it ever play out like that? No. Think this is gamma. All the out of the money calls for 618 when we broke 15 that are way in the money now. When they added strikes, they got slammed too. 59 calls went in the money in one trading day. Thanks, Ducklug, for making me laugh. Super chat squeeze. I have to agree with that, L. Randall. Of course, this is in the more the point of like theory, and I'm throwing out like conjecture, and we won't know for 2 days. I bet today's action is much more related to a gamma squeeze rather than a short squeeze. I want to make that clear. But once again, it's conjecture. We don't have the data. We will not have the data until what? Friday at this point? We will know on Friday what happened today and what it truly was. I still have a strong suspicion that it was a gamma squeeze or a portion of a gamma squeeze. But once again, theory. I don't know. I'm putting out my best theory. Which also, to further clarify, means I believe there's still more upside.
What is on?
Min H becoming an astronaut. Stinny G becoming an astronaut. Thanks for all the excellent info, Matt. Educating the apes. I'm hanging in with my little 215 shares purchased at 909. I wouldn't call that little, man. You're up a crazy amount of money. Congratulations. You're up thousands of dollars. I have 22 contracts for 47.18. If the price is 500, I would make 1 million. Would there be a problem closing that out if no one buys, since there will be expensive, no capital to exercise? I mean, that's what market makers provide liquidity. Even market makers would be willing to buy them back off of you. Like market makers provide liquidity. I would not worry about not being able to close a position. If there's a filled out bid and ask, you're going to be A-okay. Don't worry about that. Leland Woods becoming an astronaut. Senior Miss becoming a space ape. Dan becoming an astronaut. Is this a George W? No, not really. A George W is just a double bottom. This is like a higher low. It's more of like a weird wedge structure. A W would have been if it came back down to like 58, 57 in this region. It hit 60, so we had a higher low. So it's kind of the same concept, but just like slightly different. But sometimes you're just getting like into semantics. At the end of the day, we're trending upward, so that's what we care about. John Sexton becoming an astronaut. We are looking good. We are looking good. All right, 64. This means that AMC above 64.04. AMC is officially up over 100%, which is just incredible. All right, we're coming back.
Ha! 愚かな。ガノンドルフか。
Nikki becoming an astronaut. Come on. 65. We're tracking up. $1. Slowly but surely. Let's get this breakout at 66, 68. It seems like every $2 is like a different segment for AMC. 64, 66, 68, 70, 72. It seems like we're just moving in these like $2 ranges. We're looking strong still. Slow, what time is it? It's about 2:30, 2:24. So we have about 30 minutes to power hour. If you haven't heard that term before, power hour is just, it's the reference to the final trading hour of the day between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern. It's called power hour just because in the final hour, people have to make more decisions about what they're going to do. So you tend to see more volatility, more, I guess, action really is the best way to put it, because people have to make decisions before the market closes.
Oh fuck. That was good. Yo. What's the one leaving after one fight? Oh. God damn it. Crowd car.
All right, we're looking good. We're going higher and higher. Let's get above 66. Uh, 64. GME's hanging out at this level of 278. Come on. All right. I think what it could be, honestly, now that I'm like thinking more about it, just reading some things, I think this might just be that consolidation into power hour, and then so it might be just like a little bit like 30 more minutes of drifting, and then for Power Hour, I mean, everyone has to be paying attention, especially to AMC right now. I know there's some eyes on GME, I know there's some eyes on BB, but I just really do think that people are like, all right, let's see how this plays out. And if anyone's trying to make decisions, we could see some movement in the final hour of the day. But let's see how it all goes. First time here, thank you so much. Got yourself a new sub at AIM. Saw Bloomberg's alert yesterday on Mud Rick sale. I knew I had to buy, no reason, just gut. If options expire in the money on a Friday, would there be value in it? Just to spread the word of the stock price and the strike price, thanks for all you do. If you don't have the money to basically exercise your contract in your account, your brokerage is going to sell it within like the last hour or something. It depends on the brokerage, but they're going to sell it. They're going to play the other side. David, becoming a space safe. Hey Matt, love your work, brother. Could you explain the difference between a gamma and short squeeze for all of us types? Keep it up. Okay, yes, this is very, very important. I know I use that terminology a lot, but this is what you need to know. A short squeeze is basically when there's a lot of people betting against the stock, it goes up. At some point, they hit the risk tolerance, so they close the position. To close a short position, you have to buy the shares back. Buying pushes the stock up more, so inherently it's just a little bit, but that might put enough pressure on another short to cover theirs, so that pushes it up more. And if there's enough shorts, it gets out of hand and the stock goes sky high, because they don't want to be the last one out. They want to be the first one out if they think it's moving against them. A gamma squeeze relates to the options market and market makers. Most options are sold by market makers, and they love selling out of the money calls because most expire worthless. But in weird scenarios, such as AMC, such as what we saw in GME, you can have a lot of call options that go from out of the money, as in the trading below the strike price, to in the money, as in the stock is now trading above the strike price. Because of that, because of all the market makers selling it, that puts a lot of exposure on them. It gives them a lot of risk. To help mitigate that risk, they buy shares themselves. They own shares to help bring their risk level down. And as many of these go from out of the money to in the money, you're going to see like basically big jumps in their risk, which means they have to buy a bunch of shares, which could push the stock up. So right there, it's just another form of buying pressure. So short squeeze relates to shorts covering their position. A gamma squeeze relates to market makers buying a bunch of shares to cover their own delta exposure. Both are just buying. At the end of the day, buying is buying, and they can both send it high, and the one can prompt the other, and then it could also just prompt legitimate FOMO buying. People are saying, I don't want to miss out on this run, I want to buy. So all three of these are just legitimate forms of buying that push the stock higher and higher.
Why?
It's a great question. How does the option call break even work? If it breaks even, does it go up a lot depending on the price of the stock? What do you have to multiply? Yeah, if the stock is above your break even price, as it goes up more and more, you'll make more and more profit. All right, AMC hanging out at 63. We're just waiting. It's being a bit boring. But like I said, we're just waiting for the fireworks to restart. Waiting for the fireworks.
God damn it.
What do you expect after hours? that's a hard prediction. It's just like me throwing it out of like how, I don't know. I'm thinking about what played out in late January with these stocks. When there was big moves like this, they actually continued upward in after hours. So just going off of history with that, I'm feeling a little bit stronger about like upward movement. Sending another 5 because I can, LOL. I think AMC has traded maybe 5 million shares today. How do we know all the shorts didn't cover? There are only 137 million shorts, not including naked. So actually, there's been 650 million volume traded today. But in terms of the shorts, what we're seeing is actually a net increase still. Let me reload just to double check. So yeah, there's been a net new bet against AMC. 2.32 million shares against AMC. The short interest actually increased. So I'm just going off the Ortex numbers. All right, it's literally just exact consolidation. We have to be patient. Don't think that this is bad. It's just consolidation. Sometimes stocks do that. And expansion, consolidation, expansion. I very much view one of my main jobs, keeping everyone calm, explaining what's going on. This is not in any form or matter, shape, form, or matter, bad. This is just, the stock is just consolidating, and it's consolidating at a high price. It's consolidating at almost 100% gain. That's insane. That's absolutely ridiculous. Good stuff. Let's keep going. All right, GameStop waking back up, getting above 278. If this pushes, I would actually expect also AMC to push. Come on. What's GameStop's volume? 13.42 million, and then AMC has traded 652. Man, if we see like some crazy moves, especially in Power Hour, we might see a nice jump, like an additional million plus above $750 million, which would be insane. That could be absolutely ridiculous. All right, here we go. Get ready. GameStop is waking up. We were taking a little bit of a breather, but that's okay. We are starting to perk up. Remember, it's pretty much every $2 on AMC right now that we're, I don't know, it seems to have like reactions to. 64, 66, 68, 70, 72. So that's what we're watching in the very, very short term. Doubled my money today, 6K profit. Thank you, Matt. Go Apes. Matt, I'm up 86K today after learning to trade options from you. I'm internally grateful. By the way, I'm telling my wife by having a new car in the driveway. How does Ortex give live short data? Isn't it reported monthly or semi-monthly? It is. They get the information on shares on loan from prime brokers. right. GameStop hanging out at 280, pretty strong. Pretty strong, and I just want AMC to get above 66. That's like the main thing I'm watching right now. It's hanging out at 63. I think we could see some nice momentum follow through if it just pops up above 66. Matt's famous now. He's not acting as goofy. What? Were you not here earlier? Ryan, we were hardcore goof mode this morning. Now we're just waiting. It's way more fun to be goofy. Like, it's just consolidating. This is good. We are doing very, very, extremely well right now. The stock is very, very strong. We're up an incredible amount of money. I mean, right now, AMC has a valuation of $28 billion, and like 2 weeks ago it was at like $8 billion. That's insane. A $28 billion company. Matt, thank you for teaching us apes how to do this. More than happy to. Duke, becoming an astronaut. Thanks, Matt. Thank you. I have 30, 40, 60, and 70 expiring Friday. Would you roll them today since we ran to avoid a pullback tomorrow, or hodl since that happens overnight tomorrow? Thanks for everything, 3K to 30K. Chris, that's a good question, but that's like inherently the risk reward of the market. Like, you don't know. We don't know if it's going to gap up or gap down, so it's like, what kind of risk do you want to take? There's no way to like perfectly predict that. Imposter Ryan is Justin. Matt, I turned 500 to 100K in a month. You're the GOAT. That doesn't
500K?
like
what
an
the fuck
imposter.
are the people doing, man? Shit.
Let's not forget the Silverback's announcement tomorrow. Yes, Adam Aaron does have an announcement tomorrow, so hopefully we're getting some good information from him. Really nice consolidation between 60 and 66 since the last halt. Setting up perfectly. Love it. I agree with you. The fact that we're consolidating at almost up, like literally just a hair under 100% gain, it's incredible. It shows the strength of like the buying power right now. GME January spike 122, 42, close 65, 125, 96, close 73, 126, 88, close 148, open 354, close 347, 128, reached an all-time high at 483. It took a week after it started with less volume. Well, remember, it's going to have less volume because it was a more expensive stock, right? Well, no, you had a good point of it started at 42 and 65, so we're actually pretty much like on the equivalent to that first day, Heather. So that's a very, very good point. Lindsay becoming a space ape. Matt, in regards to the 215,000 in the money on the at $40 for June 18, have you heard anything closing close to that? What are the results for the following week? the results are before. There's a misconception that gamma squeezes happen after they expire.
What happened? Why?
Happen before. They don't wait to see, okay, which one's expired, and then we'll hedge
God damn it.
for it. They hedge for these in the options going from out of the money to in the money preemptively. So there's a good chance that they hedge for either all or a portion of like those $40 ones. They don't wait for it to happen afterwards. But it's about, what is that, 20 million shares, which is just nuts. AMC, look at this, just a perfect triangle. Higher lows, lower highs. This is exactly consolidation. There's not really anything fancy to be done at this moment. We're not running, we're not trending. It's just a period of lower highs, higher lows, and hopefully we're picking it up.
Come on. In your face, goddammit.
Up in power hour to break this over. Overall consolidation. But I mean, you can see it. It's just like a triangle on its side. Lower highs, higher lows. Consolidation. Which means, like, for me, there's really ever since, I don't know, I mean, at no point has it seemed like a good idea to sell to me in today's action.
Yes.
But especially now, because you don't know which way the consolidation is going to break. I just, like, wouldn't do it.
Kein Mensch guckt zu, Alter, so ein Kack.